14, angle A and angle B are complementary. Remember, complementary means they add up to 90. Supplementary, they add up to 180. My son always likes to remember just changing that C to like a 9 and remembers, oh, complementary is 90, so the supplementary must be the other 180. So either way, angle A plus angle B we know is 90. It then tells me, hey, this A is 70, so what is B? We should easily see, subtract 70 from both sides, but we should see in our head, hey, it's got to be 20 because 70 and 20 add up to 90. What is the midpoint? The middle point. How do we find the middle of anything? We add them together and divide by 2. If I have a test of 60 and 80, I add them together, get 140, divide by 2, I get, average the middle, 70. So for midpoint of points, we're just going to find the middle of our x's, find the middle between -2 and 4. Then we'll find the middle between our -1 and 7. So how do I find the middle? Add it together, divide by 2. So I'm going to take -2, add 4, and divide by 2 to get the x value. To find the y value, I'm going to take the -1 plus the other y value of 7 and divide by 2. Now, you have a calculator. You shouldn't miss this, but -2 plus 4 is 2. 2 divided by 2 gives me 1. -1 plus 7 is 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So 1, 3 is the middle between these 2 points. 16, if x is the midpoint of line segment AB. So I have line segment A to B, and I have x in the dead middle. It says A to B, that whole distance, the whole leg, has this expression of 8n plus 6. Now, let's say A to B was 20. Wouldn't each of these pieces be 10? What if A to B were, 50? Well, I'd cut it in half, and each part would be 25. So what I have to do is I have to cut that 8n plus 6 in half. Cut it in half? Well, half of 8n is 4n, and then divide 6 by 2. That's a 3. Terrible 3. 4n plus 3 would be my answer for the length of this x to b, that expression, 4n plus 3. 17, if you walk 7 miles due east, so here I am, I'm standing right here, I go 7 miles due east. Then what I do, I go 24 miles north, 24 miles up. And it's saying, okay, you're right here. So how far are you from your starting point? Well, this is a right angle. So this is a right triangle, so I can use the Pythagorean theorem to figure out how far from base camp I am. Remember, Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared will always add up to c squared if it's a right triangle. So a squared plus b squared equals c squared. A is 7. B is 24. It'll equal my C value squared. 7 times 7, 49. 24 times 24 is 576. Again, you have a calculator. Add them together. Yep, 625. Now, I need C, not C squared. So I take the what? Square root. It comes out beautiful. C is a perfect 25. You're exactly 25 miles away from base camp.